Alright everyone, welcome to my video on the game. Okay, I don't. Alright everyone, and welcome to the video on the Roblox game, Car Crash Simulator V3. I found this game a while ago, and I think it's super good, so I gotta post about it. Alright, so I'm just gonna show the basics of the game. I'm gonna show some other things. Plus, I own all the game passes, so I can show everything if you've played this game before and don't know what all the cars do. Alright, let's get straight into it. Alright, since it's pretty dark outside, I gotta use a flashlight. So, let's start with the basics. We've got all the regular cars. Well, let's just start with a regular car first. Like, that looks nice. We have got the BMW E36. As you can see, it looks pretty fresh. The only bad thing is when it starts raining, you're gonna get water all over you. Alright, so basically, how this works, you see, to get in the car, you have to click on the doors just to open them, and to sit, you gotta click on it. You don't just touch. You close it again, and you can see here the controls for PC. Here you can see your speed and what mode you're in. Yeah, that looks good. So, L switches on the lights. H for the horn. Click R if you want to start up the car, and you can start moving everywhere. Then, if you want, you can click G to change your gears and B. But to do that, you need to click N to switch your transmission mode from auto to manual. You can click C to switch between 3 different movements. You've got orbit, first person, and you've got movable. So if you click K, you can move, but you can't really go up or down. You're just stuck on one axis. Then you've got the turn signals, E, Q, and then you've got warning lights. Now, while you're driving, you can use a handbrake, which practically slows down the car. Alright, I just got the car stuck. Oh, wrong one. Now, use P, which is handbrake. So you can use it for parking, but also when you're driving, you can use it for some drifts. And I'm not too good at that. Then you've got sirens, which are for cars, like the ambulance or the police car, and also the fire truck. And these two are things. And then bus doors, because there are 2 buses in the game as of now. So today they just added like 3 new cars. You've got the Scania car, which is one of the buses, and then these 2. And then here in the Game Pass area, you've got 2 more cars, the Skoda and the Mitsubishi Evo 6 Rally. Personally, I really like this one. Now, basically, those are all the controls. Now let's show the inside functions. So as you can see, let's switch on the light. So this actually works, you see? It's pretty good. Oh. But also you can switch on the radio. And I think they're uncopyrighted. Yeah. But if you want to switch it off, you gotta scroll through all of them. I just missed it, wait. Let's go for a long drive. So, one thing about this game, the most important part, is this is a crashing game, a very realistic one. And we've got 2 worlds. We've got World 1, which is this. There's 2 cities. And here's a tutorial: spawn vehicles with this button, click on a car to open them, click on a car seat to sit. And here's the ramp, which is that, it just sends you off. Let's go. So you can just drive as fast as you want. You see? It's pretty cool. Yeah, it just looks like a normal car, right? Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna become one of those BMW crash videos. Exactly. And as you can see, all my money has gone down the drain. Good thing we don't need to pay for any of these cars. And then once you're done, just select the car you want, spawn it again. The old one despawns. Now, let me show you some of the tools. We've got the flashlight and the burger. These two, you get it when you start the game. Yeah, they go to everyone. But there's a little button here that when you click it, it lets you purchase tools. And these are tools that actually function. You've got a crowbar. You can use it to damage a car. Like that. Angle grinder. See? You've got the €5 airsoft pistol, which doesn't really do anything. Not that I know of. Sledgehammer. And finally, a spray can. Whoa! Yeah, that's pretty much a normal day in this game. And the spray can, I think you can only paint your cars, but yeah, you can paint it any color you want. Pretty cool, right? And then, if you want this, I think it's completely free. If you say /tools, you get extra tools. So, as an addition, you get none of these tools actually do anything. They're just for roleplay. You've got the wrench, which you can pretend to use while fixing a car. You've got the phone, which if you click, it actually swaps between images. The radio, display sounds. You've got the money briefcase. Yeah, I can pay for a bunch of cars. And then final two, you've got newspaper and the umbrella. Those two don't really do anything. Now, let's show a few more cars. So, I've showed the basics of a regular car. Now, let's try out the motorcycle. So, when you start on, you can see it's literally got all the controls. So, ignition, you can switch on lights, and you drive. But with this car is a bit more sensitive, so it's a bit hard to control it. And a cool thing about this car is if you crash, yeah, put you right to sleep. So like, I've had such a long day. One cool feature about this game. So let me just destroy my motorcycle right now. Yeah, you see all that smoke? That means something bad is gonna happen. Crash. And it sets on fire. That's pretty cool. And you just can't drive it again, but for some reason the radio still works. And there's a radio on this vehicle. Somewhere. Yeah, I know there is. And look, you can even get hit by cars. I see the light. I see the light. What the? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Okay, let's just ignore that. Alright, let me show you a few more cars. So, we've done the basic car and the motorcycle. Now, let's go on to the bus. So, there are 2 buses currently, but I'll be showing you the original one. So, to get in, it's pretty hard since you can't really just click on the doors to open them. Wait, did I just realize this? There's always been a button to open it. How did I just realize that? Alright, so you guys click on that, you get on the seat, and you switch it on like how you would with a normal vehicle. And it is pretty slow, like very, very slow. But with this car, you can use the new key, the bus doors. If you click Z on your keyboard, it opens all doors. And on map 2, there's actually a bunch of bus stops, so if you want, you can go to each and every one of them. Basically, it's just like every other car. Just bigger. But let me out! Let me out! No! Okay. Now? I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Alright, now. For the final type of car, we've got truck. A tractor doesn't have anything special, it's just a very slow car. Truck, specifically ones with sirens, like a fire truck. So I can ship 2 in 1. So with this car, it's actually got a special function. If you click on the back, you get a special fire extinguisher tool. And it lets you put out fires easily on cars. So once you come in, basically kind of like a bus. See? Pretty cool. And no, if you're wondering, you cannot lift up those. Not that I know of. So yeah, you just drive. And we can use the final special key, sirens. If you click it once, it switches on lights. Twice, you've got lights and sirens. Once more, and it's off. So yeah, pretty cool. And I've just got whiteness coming out of my car. Yahoo! And these cars are built different. That is basically every car of the new zone. Now let's try out the general extra cars. So, whoa. Okay. Let's try out the bike. You know, once I saw this vehicle, I was like, yeah, I want to get this Game Pass. I don't know what came over me. Just seeing a bike made me want to get this Game Pass and spend all my hard-earned Robux. And it's not even that fast. And you don't even need to use ignition. You just start holding W. I feel like crashing. Now, let's try out the next car. The golf cart. The golf cart is pretty cool. But if you drive too fast for too long, you start hearing some bad car sounds you don't want to hear, smoke, and then explosion. Oh, just switch it on. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention, there's an ignition button here too. So, if you don't want to use R, you can go in first person and just click ignition. Let's just give this a while. Alright, those are the first signs. Smoke. Because I've been driving like this for a while, we got smoke. Oh, and he just crashed into me. Just do a bit more driving. Oh, close. Yeah, it does not sound good. Let's wait a bit more. Oh! never mind. We've got an explosion now. So, let me show you this. It is pretty slow. But it does put out the fire. Huh. Well, I guess it isn't. So, I've showed you the golf cart and bike. Let's go on to the next one. Let's try out this cheap rust bucket. So, this car is pretty much like any other, just if you have no money. And I kinda like it. I have not yet tried if it does the same thing as the golf cart. It probably would. Let's just try crashing into something. Actually, it doesn't take too much damage. You know, from my experience, a lot of people want to ram their cars straight into yours. They do not care if your character dies or not. Oh no. Oh no! Alright, so that's the rust bucket. Now, let me just show you a regular car. Preferably the fastest one. The Porsche. Basically, this is the fastest car in the game, I've heard. If anyone's ever played this game and this is not the fastest, please correct me in the comments. As you can see, we've got a ramp! That was not so good. Let's leave it behind. Yeah, not so strong, I guess. Alright, last cars. We've got a special one, the ATV. As you can see, it's pretty much like the normal ones. But it's more like the motorcycle, but with 4 wheels. Well, I'm not too sure if you can fall off or not. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. But it does seem a bit weaker. Now, let's skip right over to the vans. This one looks good. What this? Let's serve that. And actually, this van is not too shabby. It does seem faster. Look, I'll even pull up a comparison. Editor, add up the comparison. So, I just pulled up one. I'm not too sure if it was faster or not than a regular van. But this van does seem super fast. Is it fast enough to protect? Kind of. Now, I just want to show one more thing before we get on to the areas. So if you take one of these cars, like a Volvo, you can see you've got add-ons, trailers specifically. You've got the utility trailer, which is just one of these. Nothing much. You've got the caravan, which is actually pretty unique. Because this is the same thing that goes on a bunch of other cars. So, you can open it and go inside. Nothing much. Pretty much the only function in here is that you have a lot of more seating space. But it's very, very tiny. Third, car trailer, which this is just a mini trailer. Billboy trailer, that's cool. And you've got the Kali trailer. I do not know what that is. And see, you can do it with other cars as well. Then you've also got the tractor, which has got its own trailers, like the tractor trailer and the DIY tractor trailer, which is just more rusty. And yeah, it's slow. It is slow, but indestructible. You know what? I'll take back my sentence. Those are basically the base cars. So you can imagine what they are for the rest. This is pretty fast. Just so you know, you should really try that car. I really like it. Now, let's move on to World 2. Map 2. Welcome. Map 2 is basically an island with a lot more. It's much more realistic. It's got everything. Like pretend you're in real life. We are on whatever that is. And you see, this is one special thing about it. You can get limonade, which I have no idea what that is either. Good thing about this game, you can drop stuff. So if you have a friend with tools, they can actually give some to you. But yeah, this is stuck with me forever. Let's just put that in the inventory. Now, let's just look around. So I'm taking my favorite car. My Mitsubishi. And I'm in the wrong seat. Oops. So, this map is a lot more unique because you can go inside buildings. Most of them. This is the fire department building, which has got a lot of cool stuff. You've got beds. You've got a kitchen, and you've got a bathroom. One thing about that too, you can ragdoll. If you click R, you can ragdoll. Which I think is a very good addition to this game. Okay, let's not get in the way of that guy. As you can see, my car is really fast. You can really see the detail in this. For example, this building, you can enter it. See, a lot of buildings you can enter. You go over here, you can see, you can't really go in there. Oh, that's full of them. Yeah, we've got one person escaping the feds. And as you can see, bus stops. There's a lot of bus stops on this island in World 2. Map 1, it doesn't have any. And my car's wrong. But yeah, you kind of got to watch out so you don't fall into the ocean. So you just spawn a car and go on with your day. And a lot of people will play in this game. So you can find a lot of new friends as well. That's why I really love this. I found a bunch of new friends in this game. It's just very fun. That's why I thought it would be good to record this. No, I missed it. Hey, can you hit me? Oh! That didn't look good. That did not good. That did not look good. Whoa. Alright. Goodbye.